Hey kids, this is Pulse Revision coming to you live from Quattro Cinco Studios.
What's
And
happening?
Whose basement am I in?
Your mommy's.
I'm in my mommy's basement.
Yeah.
And it is a crazy day in crypto. As you can see, PMW, not under oversight by the SEC. We'll get into that. Officially, like this isn't
true.
like this isn't us just saying it because we believe it. This is some official stuff coming down.
We have confirmation
from a very sleazy website.
Yeah, but from a very reputable source.
Hex T Armstrong, quick on the draw. He beat Red Squirrel for first. And Red Squirrel's second. Oi Pops Max. I think there might be a typo in your banner. I did add an exclamation point, so it didn't say breaking PMW because that does kind of not make sense. But let me know.
Which banner did you go with?
Huh?
Which banner did you go with? Let me see. Was it
breaking PMW not under SEC oversight? Is oversight two words?
Yeah.
This is an awesome intro video. I bet you paid $1,000 for that.
We say PMW because it says PNW like it's proof of no work token. It's PMW.
Oh. Yeah, it says PMW, right?
No, it says PNW. Are you able to change if I send you an updated version? Are you able to change it? Like I can.
I can update it.
Yeah,
proof of no work would also apply to this one as well. Shout out to PNW in the house.
Would it? Yeah, I think it would too.
But PMW is the pink mist whale token that we're. I should actually pull that up and check that out. Good morning, Crypto Cat 40 says. Good morning, Patrick's.
Good morning.
And stuff. These guys, a lot of these guys here have a art in the art contest, which, by the way, we still got to go back and bookmark, and we got to figure out a different way to put it on Twitter next time so it's all one thing. Yes. Or maybe we'll just do likes instead of retweets, because every time you retweet, each retweet has a different number of likes. So we've got to go to every one of the retweets and count all the likes on those as well.
Right.
We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. We have till tomorrow around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern before that lottery hits. Bro, 7,200 and something dark. Like,
yeah, that's
bananas. And we've been bouncing around, $20. So let's see what is that? 7,200 times 20. Okay, so it's only 144 grand that's popping off tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got Steve Stash in the house. Hello, Steve Stash. You, sir, are helping me explain dark matter and the fuel cell NFTs better than anyone else, my friend.
That's very true.
Steve Stash is quickly becoming one of the most popular men in crypto. And I'll tell you why. It's because I hold up these badass coins right here, these silver coins and these copper coins, and everybody hits me up and says, who made those? How can I get a hold of them? A bunch of crypto people are coming at Steve Stash and putting in orders for specialty tokens and coins, like physical coins. But like I said, I'm going to go over that analogy right now. Dark matter tokens are like blank silver coins. Like they're valuable because they're made of silver. So they're just valuable because of what they are. But when you mint an NFT, a fuel cell NFT, now it becomes a limited edition collector's item. And when it becomes a limited edition collector's item, it also becomes a lottery ticket and a piggy bank.
Yep.
So you get 3 shots at a lottery with every time you mint in the journey, and that piggy bank fills up with dark matter every 45 days forever. Well, for the foreseeable future, as long as there's the internet and Pulse chain, that code's just going to run.
Period. Right? Yield is just going to keep just depositing, growing. Well,
and it's going to start with just a drip, and then it's going to be significant amounts for a bit, and then it's going to go back to a drip because that's the life cycle that we're looking at, 4-year life cycle. We did try to, we're still looking at ways to open up minting to many more so that it's, I mean, the 11 days is cool because it gets that sense of urgency in there. But there's a lot of people that miss that window and they want to mint. Now, should they be able to mint for the previous window? No, they shouldn't. They missed that.
Yeah, you missed that window.
But we'd like to make it so that people can mint for the next window, the next journey, whenever it's at any time. So
we're lock up anytime
on that right now. Yeah, we're seeing if we can come up with a way to pre-mint and how difficult it would be to set up a pre-mint. And then we're also working with our devs on some very exciting ways to make those NFTs liquid, if you will. Give them a component of liquidity that you don't see in many NFTs. So not only is this the first NFT that is limited, non-inflationary, pays rewards, and a lottery, this is also maybe the first NFT with all those stacked on top of it that also can trade as easily as a PRC20. And I'm just going to park that right there. It's been crazy. This market is up and down. Yeah, every time. I mean, like Pink Mist Well has stuck to his guns, man. He put in 400K of liquidity. People dumped the shit out of Hex, and it pulled the liquidity down like 25K. And he didn't even flinch. He was like, "You want to give me dark? You want to give me Hex? I will take the dark. I will take the Hex. I'll stick them in my pockets because." The dude knows how to keep his cool under pressure. That's why we named him the Pink Mist Well.
Well, I mean, look at him, dude. I mean, I've got a different image behind me, you know, which is a thumbnail. I mean, as far as the previous image I just had up, I mean, it showed him sniping, creating pink mist. This is, I mean, dude, there are literally body parts in that pink mist. Like if that's in the house, dude, there's literally body part evaporation.
He's taking pills because we're used to the big wells. We're used to Firewell. We're used to Godwell. We're used to Richard Hart as a well. I mean, Richard Hart doesn't even have a cool well name.
Yeah.
He's just Richard Hart. And then you got like the gray, I don't know if I said gray well already, but like Godwell, Firewell, you know, all these different wells that we kind of watch their wallets and see what moves they're making. But like Pink Mist Well just doesn't even like care.
No, dude. I mean,
he's not in it for the fame. He's just back. No. He's just taking
a deadly assassin.
He's just taking people out. We're literally seeing a birth of a new whale that just because he's been making so many good calculated moves ever since Hex.
Yep.
Beautiful. We got Ted Nelson in the house. Afternoon, sir. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Have you heard of the God Squirrel?
The God Squirrel. This is good.
I like that. I like that a lot. CryptoCat46 says, wonder what the collective's up to. I'll tell you what the collective's up to. The collective has been working around the clock to hack the evil addresses button right there. And it came out at first, it hacked the button and it seemed to really piss off and it just irritate the evil address where he's like, you want to mint my fuel cells? Fine, go ahead and mint my fuel cells.
Yeah.
Like doubt me. Doubt me and see what happens.
Doubt me and be my employees, you know?
But then the collective said, hey, we got some, we're sick of you sitting on those lottery winnings. We're going to come do something about that. And the evil address has been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's nervous or if he's like plotting his revenge if they do hack that button.
I mean, it's almost like this, dude. I mean, think about it. His mindset was kind of like, you know, I don't care if they, okay, be my employees. Like, go ahead and you know, mint my fuel cells for me. That way I don't need to do it, you know, like that's kind of the way he thought. But it's almost like he got a little nervous when they said that. And, you know, it's almost like an action movie where they're about to raid the compound and they know that they're coming. So it's like, you know, is he going to have a security team there waiting to slaughter them? Or is it going to be, you know, or is the collective going to be able to pull this off unscathed?
Yeah. What's up, little man?
Say hi.
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 Are you in your blue jammies?
Let's take a look at let's take a look at our favorite websites in the world. Let's jump through the things that we got to go through, all the updates, and then we're going to get to why Pink Mist Well token is supposedly in the clear, man, according from people in up top, you know. I love the God Squirrel idea though. That's hilarious. All right, here we go. Share screen. Do do do. Boom boom. There we go. Also, as always, we have the link to join this stream in our in Twitter. So where we've tweeted this out, you can also jump on stream, jump in the green room, and tell us what you think is going on. We had a awesome talk with Hex T Armstrong recently.
Yes.
That was great. And of course, here it is, on YouTube. The YouTube link is in there as well for you guys in Telegram. But check it out. We have, speaking of the windows of minting.
Oh, I sent you the new updated thumbnail, by the way. Did you get it?
Okay.
It says PMW instead of PNW.
Okay, cool. I'll update that in just a second.
Okay.
Right here we got 12 days, 22 hours, 26 minutes until you guys can mint for Journey 3. And I think that things are going to be a little insane. Like we had an insane mint, like the evil address and the mystery box went crazy on Journey 1. 116,000 tokens or NFTs were minted, just like we were talking about with the token there with the coin and Steve's stash.
Yep.
116,000. And then I knew that the only chance we were ever going to have to beat that was Journey 2. And Journey 2 came in heavy, and shoot, I mean, let me see what we got here. We have 121,533 fuel cells minted in Journey 2. So people saw, I mean, we gave out over $600,000 worth of dark at market value at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, "Oh, I want a piece of that." And people like Randy Hilarski and the Pink Whip Misswell, like they did really good on the first lottery and the second lottery so far.
Yep.
Well, they understand the game is to get as many fuel cells, especially in the first 4 journeys, as possible, just based on the treasury, how the treasury pays out.
Yep.
Which we'll get to in a second. But then the lottery, this is the interesting one. You have 1 day and 6 hours until we get the lottery, till the lottery of 7,292 tokens hits. So that's over $144,000 that's going to be paid out tomorrow as around 5 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific is going to be paid out. But this is also when all the votes are going to be counted for the art contest, and someone's going to win 10 dark and 1 million collective points. We believe this is also the time that this fuzzy little button right here may become public, and you may be able to click it. And I hope it's the fact that coming is spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Makes me really anxious for this button to go live. But this button's going to go live, and all bets are off, dude. This is going to make some stuff outrageous.
Yep.
In our ecosystem. You're not ready for this. From what the collectors have been telling me, if they pull this off, all bets are off, dude. I've been telling you guys for 80 days, you don't have enough dark, you don't have enough fuel cells. You just don't. Yeah. Even the whales, I'm like, yeah, you guys don't have enough. You are not ready for this.
Right.
And I think if they pull this off, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. But the Treasury, obviously, Treasury paid out $26.93 in dark to J1. And when this mint rolls over, it's going to pay out to J1 and J2. Both.
Yep.
So every time this 45-day clock rolls over, all the fuel cells get paid. So that's pretty cool.
So beautiful.
Yeah, and there's 238,076 fuel cells. That means that 23, almost 24% of the total supply of dark has gone through the minting process.
Yep.
That's like almost a quarter, bro.
That's crazy.
Imagine what happens if we get even close to 121,000 more in J3. I think that's
going to be hard, dude.
I think a lot less people are going to be dumping their fuel cells that they win in the lottery, and a lot more of them are going to roll them into the next one.
Oh yeah,
especially after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Or Friday.
Especially after tomorrow.
For tomorrow or Friday? Are we announcing?
Tomorrow, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
1 day, 6 hours. So it's 5
Right.
p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Today's Wednesday, though, right?
I'm spelling wrong. What?
Today's Wednesday, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I thought because for some reason when we were talking offline, we were talking about how it's.
Yeah, I thought it was on Valentine's Day on Friday.
Yeah, but see, that's why I love going to the site to remind myself, because it's like, oh, it always shows me that live countdown.
I'm not good at math. I'm gonna be honest. I don't carry the one a lot. I never put the decimal place in the correct place. I'm sorry. That's why we have coders and the internet to help us.
Yeah.
But this is agproject.io. If you want to get some dark, you can click buy more. That takes you to Pateus, and Pateus will have dark here. I believe dark's in Pateus.
Yep.
I could be wrong. Let me see here. It shows up here, obviously, because I've imported it into this wallet. But if you have any problems, you can always go to Deck Screener and copy the contract address and paste it in there if it's not working anytime. This is really interesting, this chart. This is the Nostradamus chart. This is the oldest chart of dark wrapped up with pulse. Pink Mistwell has held this up basically by himself till just recently. We saw another person come in and add some liquidity here. 12K of liquidity is holding this baby up, but this one shows you how all of our lotteries have lined up with dumps. Every lottery has lined up with a dump. Till who knows, like tomorrow, I got to move my bear face over one. Jiminy Christmas, Max. All right, so here's the bear. What happens tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hart's Law kind of kicked us in the teeth during this bull run, but this is around February 24th, I believe. This is 26. I'm not good with dates and numbers. So it's somewhere around February 24th, or like I said earlier, it's in 12 days and 22 hours. So what's in 12 days and 22 hours?
So, well, let's see. In 5 days would be, it'd be Monday. It'd be next month. It'd be the Monday after this next one.
Is in 12 days and 22.
Oh, sorry. It'll be at 9:30 on Tuesday. 9:30 a.m. Tuesday.
Yeah. What time is it? In 12 days, 22 hours. Yeah, February 24th.
9:30 a.m. Tuesday is what it should say. Ask ChatGPT. Ask Bing search engine. If you copy and paste that, Bing will answer it for you.
This right here?
Yeah. Go to Bing.com. Yeah, Bing, because Bing uses ChatGPT. Just copy that and then go to Bing.com and paste it. Also, it's free. If you guys don't pay for ChatGPT, I do, because I pay for too many AI things. I need to remove so many of them. Literally, dude, like 5 different, like probably $300 a month just in AI stuff, and I use probably $20 a month worth of it.
Yep.
So I need to scratch that. February
9:30. February 24th at, assuming you're a standard 24-hour time zone.
Yeah.
Well, who the hell is not in a 24-hour time zone?
Well, dude, we
So the final date and time, it actually is going to be 10 a.m. February 25th.
Right, 10 a.m. February 25th, which would be, I believe that's Tuesday, no? Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Okay, so let's go back here and move the nose of our bull over to the 25th. Boom. Yep. So we'll get paid on the 24th, the night of the 24th, and then the next day at 10 a.m. is going to be the opening of that minting window.
Yep.
I mean, at 10 a.m. I believe our time, so like 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. I don't want to say anything, but this weekend, obviously take care of Valentine's Day, get your loved ones cards, chocolates, and
Please, yes.
maybe even do like a little dance, like a TikTok dance for them in your underwear. I don't know.
Ew,
I'm just saying, like plan ahead, homies. I believe Ted Nelson said he's already strapped in. He's a very put together sir. He knows what's up. Hex Glenn's in the house. Hey guys, he is the god of nuts. The squirrel god, the god squirrel.
He definitely is. That's a fact.
And poor crypto cats, like back to teaching. Like, how do you like come into this degeneracy on stream and then go teach kids English? Like that guy has a brain of steel. But yeah, I remember. I think Ted Nelson said he's ready for Valentine's Day. Guys, get ready for Valentine's Day. But this weekend, I don't know how to say this without saying too much, but there's a dev has contacted us, and he has said, I love dark. I hold a bunch of dark. I'm going to try to pull off something with the insanity that's going on lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to buy and mint dark.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, this code is hard, may not happen. Who knows? But this is a pretty smart cat. It's a pretty talented, one of the most talented devs I've ever talked to in my life.
Yep.
Like, this dev has created stuff that did not exist just for our project.
Yep.
Literally invented stuff like the evil address and invented stuff like the rapture.
Yep.
And he says he's coming after it. So what would happen? I mean, obviously, we'll see how much of that 144,000 hits the market and is dumped, and then we'll also see if the collective can hack the evil address tomorrow. So there's two big things going down tomorrow, and then possibly this weekend or next week we could see something silly happen with the dark token.
Mm-hmm.
That's as much as that. I think, wow, I did a really good job.
Yeah.
Of hinting, but not hinting, but like hinting.
Yeah, you did. You did do a good job.
Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
Look at this. And look how tightly wound the MACD is. Like, I bet you if KRJ were here, he would be drawing this crazy triangle and showing us where this is wound up, where it's going to hit, like what places it could go up or down with the Fibonacci's. He's killing it. So it'll be very interesting because he does his TA on Saturday. So if you guys jump into the shit show on Saturday and bribe him like I do, like last time I told him if he covered dark, I wouldn't take my shirt off in public until Vegas. Like that was a promise I made. That's a promise I'm keeping.
Yeah.
I took my shirt off in Panama. And I scared people. Like some children ran and ran away. Some women screamed and clutched their pearls because I'm a very strange, hairy-looking man. So I promised. I said I won't do that to people if you cover dark, and he did. And I'm a man of my word. This shirt in public is going to stay on until Vegas, and then all bets are off.
Yep.
So remember that. That's super, super cool. Here is the liquidity that we're looking at right now. See, Dark and Hex is sitting at 397 in liquidity. Like I said, this was up to above 400. It's back down below 400, but like $20. Like the Pink Miss Well is like, bro, I got this. Like, give me Dark, give me Hex. I'm not scared of impermanent loss on either of those tokens.
Not at all.
Super duper Hex OG.
Super duper
Hex OG. And then of course Dark and X. I was just talking about PTGC and X. That one's come up. This is the one that was showing up at $14 the other day on Dex Screen. I don't know why. That one's got 22K liquidity. Dark and Wrap Pulse, the OG one, is at 12. As you can see, I believe that the Pink Mistwell and other people have quite a bit of belief in Hex, especially with Richard Hart and the daughter addresses and the OA, putting those 15-year stakes in those Cuatro Cincos.
Yes.
We got 22 grand wrapped up in the 2 fucks pool, tokens that don't suck. We've got 12K still hooked up with Solid X, which is hooked up with ink, that's another controversial one lately. Is the ink? The fiends have been cut off of their supply of ink. So we'll see what people do or don't do with ink. We got 4K with the Nope token, no permissions. Shout out to Randy Hilarski. I'm rocking the hat. One of the coolest communities inside of the Pulse Chain community, hands down. Dark Nuts is sitting at $6,000 of liquidity.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then you got Gelato with 8K of liquidity. This used to be 20K right here. I think it was like 16 or 20K, and the market has been kind of a dick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough, but we are hanging on. And you know what? If you want to dump Dark on these people, they'll take it. If you want to dump Gelato on these people, they'll take it.
Yep.
So, and permanent loss, they ain't a thing for these guys. Some dude came up with a pony token and has 1,000. They're a meme pony token. And then Dark and Lazy, LZY. LZY is the Pump Dot Tires token created by Sloth. So that's Sloth. So Sloth, maybe Sloth knows something that other people don't, but that's interesting right there. Now, this is what we like to see too. We got Randy sitting with almost 14,000 fuel cells.
So gangster.
And Randy had better be wearing a diaper tomorrow. when he sees, well, I mean, not just because he's probably going to get a nice fat payment of Dark token, like he's going to do good on lottery. But if the collective hacks that button, he's gonna lose control, man.
Yeah,
lose control. We got Pink Mist Whale. Oh,
snap!
He changed his name from what was something about
80,
trouble, nothing but trouble, or a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Pink Mist Whale claiming it at 7,500. A2C7, one of the OG whales in the community. Rookie numbers. Like, I think we can pump these up. We got E008 sitting just under 5K. That's a lot. I don't know who that one is.
Yeah.
I did not know who that one is. I don't know who 7525. They got 1,000. I'm not recognizing 625A seems really familiar. But look at these. These guys are in the thousands.
Yeah.
That's it. If you don't have 1,000, like, look at that. That you got just a handful of these guys. And like I said, we need to figure out the league system. But basically, I think the evil address is a Poseidon. I think that the mystery box is a whale, and Randy's a whale, and then Pink Mist is a shark, but probably not for long because he has. Pink Mist Whale has more dark than Firewell and Randy combined. So watch that baby cook. Watch that baby cook. Other than that, yeah, you just go down this list. There's just not a lot of sharks, not a lot of dolphins until you get down here. And I think these are either dolphins or squids that have 10.
Yep.
And it just goes. And like I said, if you scroll down on here, the majority of these holders, it says that there are 2,011 holders of fuel cells. The majority of these guys are still the airdroppers.
Yep.
Majority of these dudes still have 2 fuel cells that they probably don't even know they owned.
Yep.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely nuts. Make sure you go to CoinMarketCap every single day. Right after you drink your coffee, get in here, vote for Carpe Diem. It's not working. I got to let me see if I can refresh this bad boy.
Hold on real quick. You said CoinMarketCap, CoinMarket League.
Yeah, sorry. CoinMarket League. Make sure you come in here and vote for these bad boys. Carpe Diem. We're going to throw that up. Give some love to those guys on Twitter. And then, of course, we've got our Dart. Where is it? Our Dart's right below there. So Dart's at 15. It's climbing again. It was number 1. Like, it was straight up number 1 for a while. Loving that. And then, of course, we got to go give the bipolar hex some love because, I mean, think about it. It's got the E hex price and the P hex address, I think. something funky on here. Someone's got to come fix this. Someone's got to get Pulse Chain on here. King Pooey, Queen Pooey, no permission, Solid X, PTGC. Like, you guys are missing out on some really good advertising, because this is, everyone's looking at this. This is like, look at all these L1s and L2s. Crazy.
Right.
Like, people are checking these out. They're if you're in the top 10, they're like, well, let me check out Flux. Let me check out Roasted.
Yep.
Let me check out Bitcoin Z. Oh, Bitcoin Z. Dang. I know who's doing that. I know who's on that. That's a homie. That's a homie that just sent a bunch of pink mist whale. To the whale, and he also sent some dragon to the whale.
Yeah.
Like a chunk of both, to say he's a big fan of the whale. Awesome. Shout out to KRJ's website, trade.kingpooey.com. You can actually bridge from this site. You can chat, you can go to the bubbles, you can go to scanners, and then, like I said, there's bridges here. There's Pateus is built in. Let's see, you can revoke your permissions here. He's like done some incredible things with this website right here. So yeah, definitely check all the stuff out here. We're working with him to get dark up here in the bubbles. I want to see dark in these bubbles. So that could be happening very soon as well. And now to the story we were talking about earlier. Pink Mist Whale token, meme coins, not under SEC oversight. Pierce says as Trump losses hit 2 billion. Whoa.
Listen, dude, meme coins official. Like, if you look at who said it, it was the SEC commissioner, Hester Pierce. He said that meme coins that U.S. President Donald Trump's official Trump token do not fall under the jurisdiction of the SEC. So meme coins, PMW, is not under the jurisdiction of the SEC. Sure, that can apply to all meme coins, but dude, all we care about is the fact that Pink Mist Whale is not under the jurisdiction of the SEC officially.
Yeah, and PMW, who's got a meme coin, and Dragon, and all our homies. Like
all the homies with them.
I suggested that the PTGC homies launch a gray whale token.
Yeah.
And send it to him. And they didn't, well, one of the people in their community did not like that idea. And I was like, bro, you better pay homage to and respect your whales that are doing the heavy lifting, bro. Heavy lifting. I can't believe this went down $2 billion.
Dude, I do. And the reason is you got to understand that most of the people that got into that do not understand crypto, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is a lot of these people, it was their first token. They downloaded Moonshot. So it was launched on Moonshot, which is like a launch pad that you can onboard fiat through, and they've gone through all the regulatory stuff, et cetera, to launch these things. And they basically pump them to you after they've already gotten their bags, of course. Like, I've noticed on a few of the other launches, like, they launch way after they've gotten their like, they want to dump on their people's heads. But I'm saying that I think that, dude, I personally think Trump token is going to have some staying power. I think it's going to do way better than it has. I mean, dude, this is the first time in history a president has launched a meme coin.
Yeah, he basically sent a message about crypto. Like, it was funny because you remember when he was running for president the first time.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, I don't know about this Bitcoin stuff. It doesn't make sense to me. It hasn't proven itself. And then this time he comes up, he's like, oh, yeah, crypto's the future, guys. Crypto is the future of money. And I think that crypto is the future of more than just money.
Dude.
But it starts with money. And right now it has taken over gambling in such a way that I don't think people are used to that.
Well, dude, they're wanting to basically tokenize the essentially the whole stock exchange. Like, the BlackRock CEOs want to tokenize the whole stock exchange on a blockchain. And this is my favorite one of late. So Elon Musk, obviously heading up the Doge Commission, the Department of Government Efficiency, finding all these inefficiencies. One of the things he was starting looking at the U.S. Treasury, and they're the judges are trying to block that, et cetera. I think he'll get through to it. But guess what he wants to do, Max? Elon wants to put because he's finding like $30 million that was, $50 million that was supposed to go to for condoms for Gaza, like some trans operations for like government employees. But some of the craziest things is he saw like 30 million that was supposed to go to certain people that it just went to one lady, like it just went to literally one lady. But this is what he's saying. He's like, dude, we need to put the treasury on the blockchain so that it is 100% transparent. Like, imagine if we got to see.
They're not ready for that.
No, dude, but he's literally wanting to put it on blockchain. And if he gets his way, he will. So that like every one of government's payments, like, sorry, dude, you can't lie to us. We see exactly what's going out. We see exactly what's going out.
Let's get geeky here for a second. Let's jump into economics.
Yep.
A lot of people just think that there's the dollar and there's a money supply and that's it.
Right.
There's not. There's three money supplies. There's the M1, the M2, and the M3.
Yep.
The M1 money supply is what we all understand as money.
Mm-hmm.
Cash in bank accounts, cash in our hand, that kind of stuff. The M2 money supply, as I understand it, are like the treasury, the T-bills, and the stuff behind the scenes. I could be completely wrong. But then there's this M3 money supply. Now we're talking about like the IMF. We're talking about like things that you're never going to see that balance sheet. You're never going to see that spreadsheet. There's a reason that they don't tell us how much money is where, because everyone would immediately lose confidence in it. They would be like, wait, I'm sorry. There's like a quadrillion extra dollars floating around, but it's only allowed to be used by like 10 families or whatever it is, right? Like money is whatever they want it to be. They literally have total control. So the idea that he wants to put just the M1 money supply on blockchain is insane. Absolutely.
Dude, and anything that would be government would be just crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like being able to see transparently, talk about a quick way to get the deficit under control. You know what I mean? Like where it's like a lot of the pork barrel spending is going to stop. But hold on, just real quick. One thing that I was just looking up just to verify some things, since we're saying stuff about M1, M2, and M3. So it basically goes based off different levels of liquidity. So M1 is most liquid. So cash and currency in circulation, coins, money, demand deposits, which are checking accounts and travelers checks and things like that. Things that are considered the most liquid form of money. M2 is everything in M1. And also savings accounts and money market deposit accounts. Then, like you were saying, small, like some CDs under 100,000, retail money market mutual funds can be converted to cash relatively easily, but not as instantly. And then M3 is like large time deposits and institutional money. So CDs over 100,000, institutional money market funds, repurchase agreements, and euro dollars. And then represents the broader money supply, but is less liquid than M1 and M2. And since 2006, the Federal Reserve stopped publishing, like you were saying, the M3 in the US because they basically said it was unnecessary for policy making, but other institutions still track it,
Mm-hmm. This is why Donna and I make a good team. I'm very imaginative and I'm a pretty fun guy.
Very.
Sometimes I just talk out of my ass and I'm like, I'm in the right direction, but I don't have the facts. And then Don's like, well, we have this thing called the internet and smartphones in our hands. We could actually just look this up right now and give people facts. And I swear, if Don and I were gay, we would be the best married couple
This is true.
in the universe.
This is very
We
true.
would take over a small country in Latin America if we were a couple.
Absolutely. 1,000,000%.
So yeah, that's insane. Ted Nelson says, was helping a buddy I onboarded set up a Rabby wallet and Trezor, moved his MetaMask over, and he had 2 dark tokens and 2 NFTs. No lottery wins, but he had them from Journey 1. So he's got 2 Michael Jordan rookie cards.
That's impressive.
He didn't know he had dark. There's so many people in that airdrop that have no idea that, like I said, they're going to be at the landfill trying to pull up their like laptops.
Yeah.
Like, I have 2 dark in there. And they're just going to lose on their phone, on their laptop. I don't know, wherever their old MetaMask was, they're going to move on and just be like, what the hell? He says he had no idea what they were. No idea.
Dude, that's so cool.
LZY at an all-time high. Dude, let's check it. Let's check this. Go to Dex Screener.
No shit, all-time high. Good for him, dude.
Eric brought you lunch over at Dez's and Rick's if you want to go.
What are you guys leaving?
Right now.
I'm good. All right, so Dex Screener. And let's check out LZY. And let's also check out, of course, PMW, because it'll be interesting with that one. All-time high. Yeah, dude.
Harry Balls?
LZY. Oh, no, that's sorry.
You're on Harry Balls.
That is not what I wanted.
You talked about us being gay. Now you're talking about Harry Balls, dude. What's going on?
So here's Lazy and Pulse, and I'm guessing this is the correct one. He hasn't uploaded his thing
up 70% in 24 hours, dude. Look at that.
Yeah. And I've been trying to find Red Squirrel's nuts, but I keep getting, is this Red Squirrel's nuts? Because this is Squirrel Whiff Nut. I don't think that's it. But look, here's the dark and the lazy right here. Here's that pair that we found on Gecko Terminal. But so let's go to, actually, I can make sure I got the right token address just by doing this. Boom. Let's go like that. And then let's search by that. And now we know we've got the right contract address. So yeah, Lazy Pull, it is right. So it is up 70%. Jiminy Christmas.
Look at that. That looks like, I mean,
look at that.
That's a 1 day candle. Okay.
Dude, wow. We might want to pair some more Lazy with dark. Holy monkey. Look at that thing go.
Yeah, dude, that's bananas.
$106,000 market cap, 30K of liquidity. That's nothing to sneeze at.
No, 30%.
Nothing at all. And the thing, again, like pink mist well, we give it one use, which is basically to send it to the pink mist well and show our love, right? But the other thing is that like Sloth he's a thinker.
Where's your wallet?
Right?
He sure is.
He's got a lot of stuff up his sleeve. So I'm wondering how this is going to be tied into his NFTs and squirrels and sloths and ocelots. Like, I bet you he's got some plans for this.
Oh, dude,
very interesting. Very, very interesting. And like
absolutely.
I said, so wait, I wonder if this liquidity's gone up since LZY's pumping. We got $300 liquidity paired there.
Yeah.
So crazy. So there's LZY is at all-time highs. Very cool. I'm wondering who owns how many holders there are.
Yeah, I mean you could I mean, let's see, go to top holders right there. That's top traders. I swear there was a way on here.
I think you can just go to 9mm.
Yeah, or just the block scanner.
Yeah, just do the block scanner. Like that's
right there.
Here, Lazy, 93 holders.
Yeah. And then let's see, 25%, 10%,
19%,
10%, 2. That's it's pretty evenly distributed after that.
Yeah, he's definitely, this is chopped up. But yeah, good amounts up here for these guys. These guys right here.
Yeah.
Killing it. So that's awesome. Good for him, man. Let's see if PMW shows up. Because we hasn't
been listed
time or the money.
There it is, second one down. Yeah. Prove mom wrong. You got to prove mom wrong.
Yep. This one is it's not looking good.
Hey, dude, if you see the whole chart though, it's not a terrible chart. If you see the whole, I mean, if you include the chart from where it actually successly launched on
like if you do the pump tires
from the very beginning
graduation chart.
Yeah, like it graduate, the fact that it's still
what price did it launch at on
oh dude, it launched at tires. Let's see, it was worth more than Pulse. It was let's see, it was all
right, so here's our pink mist well chart before it graduated. So it started at 10 cents.
Yeah, started at 10 cents.
So it's down pretty low, between under a penny.
Hold on, wait. When you're saying start at 10 cents, you're meaning like the very first?
Oh, sorry. It started at 1 pulse. So
Yeah.
this is pulse, not dollars.
Yeah.
So it started out as 1 per 1, basically 1 per 1. Then it went up to, that doesn't make sense.
No, it started out as like
a tenth.
0.1
It
pulse.
started out. Sorry, yeah. It started as a tenth of a pulse.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it went up to 77 hundredths of a pulse.
Yeah.
And then it graduated. So
then it went higher. It actually went over to it went higher than a pulse at one point. Like,
yeah,
because you're on the 15-minute candle. But
so if we check it in pulse, it's still
look at the top of that red candle. See, the top of the red candle was over 1 pulse.
Yeah, it was worth more than 1 pulse, and now it's worth 1/4 of a pulse.
Which, hey, I mean, it
So
started.
If you did get in at a
2.5x
pulse, you're still up 2.5x if you want to be. But like I said,
if you're speculating on it, but
if you're speculating on it.
And the PMW is a very. I mean, listen, he doesn't tell you about his hits. I mean, you see pink mists exploding everywhere, so we'll see what happens with it. I mean, it's focused on dark, of course, and but it's just interesting to watch.
Yeah. Pink Mist Whale is noticing that person sent him Dragon and Pink Mist Whale. I believe they sent him 2 million Pink Mist Whale.
That's nice.
So 2 more NFTs, J1 NFTs for him. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Cool. Yeah. So this is going there. We should probably look at the holders of dark, I'll go to dark so that I can go to the Pink Mist Whale here. His address right here, 8090. Where did he go? Oh wait, no, that's still on lazy. So let's go to dark. Here's the holders. And here is the Pink Mist Whale right here with 7,000 in this wallet, but we're going to see how many PMWs he owns now. So he's sitting at 250.
Over 25% of the supply already.
Actually, no, he was already at this, wasn't
he? Yeah, this isn't updated. Yeah.
This isn't updated yet. So actually, the best way to do this is our buddy D-Bank, which is one of the best block scanners Pulse Chain's had. Kind of fun. It's kind of funny that we're using something completely unrelated to scan stuff. But, here we go. Wait, is that lazy? Damn it. For some reason, it keeps pasting lazy in here. I don't want lazy. I want the this one right here. I want Pink Mist Whale address right here. All right, so here's Pink Mist Whale, and he has 258.8 thousand. So almost 259 million have been sent to him out of 1,000 million, right? Because there's 1 billion of them.
Mm-hmm.
So good for so we've definitely got some. We've got some J1 fuel cells to send over to Pink Mist Whale.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. Love it. Shoot, is there anything else we want to cover when it comes to the meme coin thing here? Or
well, there were like a few other just headers on the front page.
Headlines that we can cover here. All right, let me go back to the main page. So you got meme right here. Yeah, you got that meme coin.
Yep.
Bitcoin price sees 94K dip as crypto retreats on US CPI overshoot.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
And now someone from X Hall of Fame is saying that they believe Solana will reach $1 trillion, which would be bananas. I think what they have total like 18 billion of TVL up over on the chain.
What's X Hall of Fame? Does that mean he just has an insane amount of X followers?
Well, that, or maybe he was part of that. Maybe he was one of the guys that helped build. I don't know. That name is super familiar. Mert Mumtaz.
Let's check it. Check it out. Yeah. So Helios Labs CEO Mert Mumtaz is betting on Solana jumping 150% in the next 5 years, brushing off any short-term price action as just noise.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see if anyone builds anything interesting on Solana.
Yep.
Because as far as I know, Pump.Fun was the only thing that really brought crazy attention and money over there.
And one of the things that it did prove, though, I got to give Solana credit in the sense that it proved that throughput-wise, they can handle all that volume, and that's what was killing them last cycle. And let me give you an example of something that happened today. Phantom Wallet was down. It still might be down, but it even gave a note. And Phantom Wallet is basically the native Solana wallet. That's the wallet. I mean, it's so you go to a token in just on their trade tab in their wallet, and it'll show you the progress of how far it is on the bonding curve on a Pump.Fun token. It can do ads it shows you top gainers in the wallet of coins you don't even have. But it doesn't seem spammy. It's one of the best built wallets I've ever seen, and but it had some issues today, period. And Solana has things like that happen. And so what I'm waiting for is Richard again we'd love for him to start streaming, but dude, the Twitter Spaces, if you remember back in the day when Richard, imagine Spaces now with how popular they are, but when he was on Nafal's Spaces, or he'd do his own, and dude, we'd see 20,000 people in the room. Whereas, we'd see the same amount that he has when he has other huge names up there that are much more household names. And Richard just, he will break down to anyone trying to defend Solana why Solana is a bad bet for either security or decentralization. You know what I mean? Or just their proof of their consensus mechanism. They use a blend between proof of stake and proof of time, and I couldn't explain it all to you in a quick nutshell, but which means I need to understand it better, because the things you understand the best you can explain easily and quickly.
Steve Sash says, "Are we Darksicans, Darkians, or Darkites?" I would say I like dark hexicans. Someone said dark hexicans, and I think that obviously you can see the hex on my shirt, you can see the hex on in my skin on my tat. I like dark hexicans because really it was the
Darkansons, Arkansas. What are people from Arkansas? This thing dark. I'm trying to think of a culture that
we're the collective, but the collective doesn't roll off the tongue, and there's a lot of other people call themselves collectives,
and it does, and it doesn't connect with dark. The name, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, so I like dark hexicans. I'm happy with dark hexicans because it was that T-share that brought in real financial DeFi.
Yep.
Into crypto, and that was created obviously by what was his name? Kyle Dev.
Dev Kyle.
Dev Kyle came up with the T-share as a way to simulate compounding interest. And from there, we saw the Whatsa's, and then we saw all the other people coming up with crazy ideas, the Maximus DAO contract, and just a bunch of really cool ideas that led to where we are now. So I like dark hexicans, but that's a good question. If you guys will choose another one or another one, I'll go with it. Squirrel with nuts is mine. So squirrel with nuts is yours.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what he named the pool. Is that what it was? Because it says squirrel with nuts.
Yeah, it's rumored that the god squirrel is a holder of lazy. The Reichsicans. We can't be called the Reichsicans. That's probably not good branding.
Yeah.
Be the Reichsicans. Did you want to dip into the one right here about the World Liberty Financial, or did you want to dip into the Franklin Templeton?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if we need to dive into them. Like the World Liberty Financials is interesting. I mean, it's the Trump family. Basically, I think it's Barron that's running it with a bunch of very big people, but they've been making a lot of big plays, and I think that's like they made a $200 million ETH buy. They've been making a lot. It's just a huge holding company that's basically doing a lot in crypto. Like their goal is like to make crypto great again. You know what I mean?
So this is what they're holding. They're holding ETH wrapped Bitcoin.
Yep.
They're having wrapped, not regular Bitcoin.
Yep. Very interesting.
I think they understand that the Bitcoin network is a piece of shit.
Yep.
And so they're like, well, it's better to have Bitcoin on Ethereum than Bitcoin on Bitcoin.
100%.
And then they got staked ETH,
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of USDC and Link.
Yep.
Interesting holdings.
And then Ondo, like, the article talks about how they just picked up like, 20 million of Ondo or something, or
dude, look at this.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? What are we looking at right here?
I'll tell you.
Coinbase, Kraken.
It's basically a wallet map.
Yeah, you know what and the some Gnosis wallets. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing Gemini on here.
Right.
I'm not a fan of exchanges by any means, but I will say Gemini's been treating me way better than Coinbase when I have to
Crypto.com. I'm still a huge fan of Crypto.com, man. Like it's
I got stuck,
use it right. Like
I got stuck on the verification process with their phone, and it took me 6 months.
Yeah, dude, I had one issue with them. But as far as everything ended up being quite smooth after that, and I haven't had an issue with them in years. Coinbase, I mean, I've got issues that go back to 2014 with Coinbase.
I'll tell you who our homie is. This is where everyone needs to go. Everyone needs to go to OX Coast, take your fiat, move it directly to Pulse Chain, take your gains on Pulse Chain, move it directly back into your bank account. No bridges, no nothing. Coast, 0x Coast, and their banking partner that has been hooking them up. I think they're in, where the heck are they? See, look at this. Hexagons. They even talk about Hexagons and Richard Hart on their website right here. Developers, onboards, but they are using Old Glory Bank. So I set up an account with Old Glory Bank. I'm still connecting stuff and getting stuff moved over, but it looks like I'll be able to just bank with Old Glory Bank, connect them to my national bank because they're not a national bank, and boom, on ramp, off ramp. They said it takes about 90 seconds to go from fiat in your checking account to Pulse Chain.
Yep.
You mint your own stable coins, and when you burn your stable coins, it shows up as fiat, and it's a 3% fee. But if you buy their tokens for $80 and lock them up, it's a 1% fee. Like, yeah, is there because I'm actually, this is where I'm going to go with my onboards from now on. Is you got to set up an account with 0x Coast, and you got to Darkinian. We're the Darkinian. That's kind of cool sounding, Darkinian. No, but yeah, I'm going to say, hey, if you guys, because we've wrestled so much with even Cash App. So Cash App used to be super easy. So I tried helping somebody use Cash App, buy some Bitcoin, and go through Change Now, and it was a 3-day process. And they had to verify their wallet address. They had to verify their all their information, because Change Now, it got stuck, right? The transaction got stuck. So for Change Now to cover their ass, they had to verify his wallet address. They had to verify all sorts of stuff. It was huge pain in the ass. So it's something as easy as Coinbase and Venmo is not even that easy to move crypto around.
Yep. Hold on. Let me tell you real quick.
Wilhelmians.
So hey, no, here's I just asked ChatGPT to give me 25 examples. Darkians. Anyone, if any of you like any of these, put these in the chat. Darkians, Darkers, Darklings, Dark Folk, Darkites, Darkins, Darklanders, Dark Hearts, Darkonians, Darkish, Darkovians, Darknarians, Darkvinians, Darkborn, Darkins, Darkari, Darkvites, Darkstonians, Darkrites, Darkovins, Darkinians, Darkariets, Darkovites, Darkstalkers, Dark Runners.
I like the Dark Hearts because that's like Richard Hart, Dark Heart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I like Dark Hexicans the best out of all of those. But
Yeah.
the Wilhelmians, that one is not really, that one doesn't roll off the tongue. The Von Grutzians. Jeez. Oh, now here's a question that I'm wondering.
It is Arkansas for someone from Arkansas. They're Arkansans, so Darkansans could be like at least something that's similar to something used.
Now, let me ask people: if you break up a dark token into 100 million pieces, what do you get? Like, what do we call the piece? So you know how like
is this a dorks?
Dorks.
What up, Hexy Quinn?
What's up, Quinn?
She's
the like if you break up hex, it's broken up into, what are the names of hex called? It's not beats. I think pulse is broken up into beats.
Oh gosh.
Pulse is broken up into beats. Hex is ETH is broken up into Gwei.
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin is broken up into bits or something stupid.
Well, Satoshis.
Oh, well, yeah, Satoshis, and then the Satoshis are broken down into something else. So, yeah, hex is hearts. So, hex is hearts, pulse is beats. Dark, what is dark made out of? Let's say there's a day in the future where it's difficult to afford an entire dark. What would the pieces be called?
Is this a full trivia? Like, is this for the audience to get some points?
Yeah, because we mentioned it a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
First person to answer.
It starts with an L.
It does start with an L. First person to answer gets 2 dark. I will send 2 dark to whoever can tell me what it is. There's 2 forms of the name. There's a short term and there's a long term. It starts with an L.
I'll give a hint. In Spanish, you would think suerte. Suerte.
Oh, I know someone has an absolute.
Not fuerte, fuerte is
matter.
Strong, but suerte.
Ooh, matter would be a good name for the pieces of it, because it is the dark matter token, but we call it dark for short. Absolute dark. Yeah, no, it's a very specific name.
If you win the lottery, you're something, right? Like you're Red Squirrel just said Lux.
It is.
The spelling was, he spelled it differently, but he's right.
Red Squirrel.
He got it.
Red Squirrel wins everything. He's like, I can't have a contest without Red Squirrel being like, hey, hello.
Okay, what's the full name of it? If Lux is the short name for
it, we'll give 2 like chocolate chips. We'll give 2 more dark. So I'm gonna give 2 dark to 2 more dark to Red Squirrel.
That's $40 right there.
That's not bad.
That's nice.
But what is Lux now? And Lux is spelled Lux.
Yes. So what's it short for?
And it's short for another thing that means it can mean like flakes off of a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we got the name of it, because of the dark crystal. And
someone has to get this now.
Lux goes with the good luck on the
Luxor. Patrick said Luxor. Good guess.
Good guess.
Think of again minerals like Hex Glenn said luck. So Lux, so it's LUX, and that's short for what? And we've got some good guesses so far. Max gave a definition essentially, so that
you could just put that into.
Someone can put that into I'm seeing who's the.
And you know that the beginning starts with LUX,
right?
So you could. I'm pretty sure someone could chat GPT this very.
Luxurious, Steve Stash says.
I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's kind of where we're going with it, but it's.
What's a small part of a? What's small? This might be. What's a small part of a meteor called? And Tin Top says suerte. Suerte is yes.
Wait, what does suerte mean? Doesn't suerte mean good looking?
No, suerte is luck. Like, so you'd say tiene suerte, like good luck, which means like you're telling the person have luck, like you have luck, like you have luck. So tiene suerte. So suerte is like lucky, or tiene suerte is like you're lucky. You know, it means you have luck in Spanish.
How do I not have Red Squirrel's address?
Tin Top Luxury, guys. I've said the meteor thing, like, you know, like what's something breaking off a meteor.
It's not a normal.
Yeah, what I'm just saying, if you take a meteor and you think, you know, like, I'm just thinking like the suffix of what the name is. But if you said flakes of crystal, so I'm gonna just ask ChatGPT
Flakes of crystal,
and see if people are missing it. What are flakes of crystal called? Give me names that start with Lux. It's in the top 5. I'll put it that way of what my search gave me. It gave me. It's still thinking of giving me like 20 examples of something because it's
Well, Red Squirrel gave me a new address because he ended up with 1 million, collective points. So he jumped up to number 7 on the leaderboard when he won the art contest last time.
Yeah. Oh, Tin Top got it. Luxite.
Yeah. Oh, Tin Top.
Tin Top gets $40. Too dark.
Too dark to him.
$40 at today's price.
Red Squirrel, you got it. Red Squirrel, send me your address again, the one that you like, that you want to, that you have your million.
And Tin Top too, no?
Dark. And Tin Top, I don't got Tin Top's address either.
Yep.
So DM me an address, Tin Top. You just got Too Dark, and Red Squirrel just got Too Dark. So yeah,
congratulations, boys.
It is Lux or Luxite.
Yep.
Boom. Lux lanterns.
Lux lanterns.
Yeah, Luxite. There's going to be a day, I believe there may be a day in the future where people are talking about stacking Lux, the way they say, stacking sats, about people that are working towards one whole Bitcoin. I think there's a day where people will be working towards one whole dark. That's Lux. Like, yeah, good. Yeah, DM me an address, because I don't know. I'm going back in my conversations with Squirrel, and I have no idea. It was a while ago that I got that last one. So yeah, DM me a couple of addresses, Tin Top and Ren. We'll hook you up, and then tomorrow someone's getting 10 dark matter. I mean, all those people, there's actually about 13 people. I mean, Red Squirrel has 2 entries right there that I know of that kind of got put up in there. So a bunch of people are getting 1 dark matter tomorrow. About like 13 or 14 people are getting 1 dark matter for each of their, I think Smo Spider has 2 or 3 as well, entries in the art. So people are getting a bunch of dark matter tomorrow, and someone's getting 10 dark matter, whoever wins the art contest. So yeah, and now, like I said, I owe Reds. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. So, Red Squirrel 2 more dark. See, he's always joking about me owing him 1,000 dark, and I think slowly over time he's winning 1,000 dark.
Right. Yeah. He's like, all right, if you don't want to give it to me, I'll get it a different way.
Tin Top. All right. I got those written down. Like I said, go out and beat the bushes and retweet and post and tell everyone you know to go vote for the vote and retweet the the art contest that's going down tomorrow. LOL. Sweet. Thanks, guys. You bet. Congrats. Hex Glenn, you came up with some really good guesses. Some very good guesses. That being said, I think we're all set for now. I'm going to jump off, take care of a couple things in real life. But you guys are killing it. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with those 7,000 dart tomorrow, and extremely interesting to see what happens with that evil button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where do we vote for the art? That is a great question. I actually have it in the notes section of this one, I believe, or at least I was going to. Let me see. It's if you go to our Telegram and you go to the main, the general chat, it's one of the pinned messages is the Twitter post. So right here we go. This is it right here. Boom. So copy that. It's in the post. It's in the pinned messages, the Twitter post. I'm going to post right here. I know that this is not great because YouTube and X are not great at copying and pasting text here, but it is in the general, and we'll go through it. In fact, I thought we did go through it. We got to go through it.
We did yesterday. Well, no, remember we're going to do everything on bookmarks of the official post so that we can then basically even share in fact, we can create a group, dude. We can create a group in X where where it's just the art contest group. And then we can post the tweet. We can move those tweets from there and then repost them in the group so that they can easily be seen. Like I'm just saying, there's an easy way where we'll be able to show the leaderboard.
Right. But if you do just want the link right here, here's the X link that I posted the thread. So again, like you said, we got to come through here. We got to bookmark these, add it to J3. So there's 7 retweets. So we got to go find the 7 retweets and count all those votes too. So on the surface, it looks like this just has 16 votes, but in fact, there's votes on each one of these retweets. So, sorry, what were you saying we can do next time?
No, I was saying that we can. There might be. I don't know if you can make your bookmarks public after you create a separate folder. But what you can do is, I don't know how many groups you're part of. Not group chats, but groups in X where you basically add like everyone that participates, like we can add them to the group, and then it's like basically on your homepage, it's just like it's the next tab over on the homepage of X, like on mobile, and any group that you're like, we can put those actual tweets that we're using to like so that we can literally look in just one place instead of like just one bookmark folder, which that works as well. We can have it be where it's public so that everyone can see what the voting is looking like in one place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll have to show you how to do it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another tweet tonight that just has the leaderboard.
Well, we'll just add everyone that participated. We'll just put their X in it, then we'll put a link to the group, and then everyone will be able to see it in seconds.
Right.
Like I don't know if you're in any groups. Like if you go to your home screen real quick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, get out of the creating a tweet, like just the homepage, like of just I'm thinking of like what the community. That's what I'm talking about. A community, not a group, but community. Yeah, so it's just like that. Like you're in community.
I'm a member of these communities.
Yeah, so we would just have a community and we'd add anyone that wants to join, but we'd make sure that we added everyone that has tweeted, and anyone that's a participant so that they can easily just look in the community, and the community would basically be the anti-gravity community, or we'd just make it the anti-gravity art contest community, however we'd want to do it. But that way you could see it right on Twitter. Like it'd just be one link that they have to go to see live what the score is on all of the different contributing posts.
All right. I keep adding these to a folder and then I can.
Exactly.
So I think that you, I think this button over here is the add community one. Usually when you hover over it, it'll tell you what's up, but
yeah,
not so much.
I think you have to first create the community, but we can do that offline and we can do that after.
But yeah, guys, by tomorrow, we're going to have a winner. That's going to be our image for J3 fuel cells. And the good news is that that Don and I learned how to add this to the metadata ourselves. So we're not gonna have a whole nother week of you guys, unfortunately, like being stuck with the old image. Not that being stuck with the old image is a bad deal. I mean, both of the J1 and J2 images are sick, but we would really like to, when people start minting J3, we want people to see the J3 image and be able to tell the difference between their collection.
Mm-hmm.
How many do we vote for? There's no limit to votes. You can like and retweet. Well, I mean, obviously from one account, you can only like and retweet things, but you might be able to, I think you can actually vote for each retweet. You could like each retweet.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, we'll have to see. Someone's going to put together a vote bot for this contest and just go through and like scatter or search their name and their retweets. And but anyways, great question, Ted. Appreciate that. Other than that, we're that's it for our updates today and for our PMWs. Not underneath OC, under SEC oversight, things are looking up really good for crypto. I think it's just a matter of time till we may not even need a judgment or an announcement from the Judge Carol, what's her name? Like they might just say, hey, all these cases have completely been thrown out. You know, it might just be a list of like 20 or 30 cases where they're just like,
we dropped prosecution on these crypto cases. Like it's, you know, anything that was like a clear, like, you know, pump and dump or like, you know, or like just a straight rug pull or something like, you know, things like that. One thing,
something that involved clear deceit.
Yeah, right. But something that's like a standing project
fraud,
that's been
where,
yeah, the first DeFi project basically ever. You know what I mean? Like the first DeFi project that's still on chain has hundreds of thousands of holders. It's like, nah, dude, I don't think this one needs to be on the prosecution list.
Yeah. So Tin Top, DM me an address, and Red Squirrel, DM me an address, and goes out to you. And I'm just gonna have to sit with my laptop for like an hour and just be sending 20 fuel cells at a time to Pink Mist. Well, be like, bro, people are stepping up and they're sending that Pink Mist into that wallet.
Listen, there might be something
cool to be if we had like 90% of the tokens sitting in his wallet.
That'd be bananas.
Yeah. Bananas.
You never know what would happen in that case.
Well, in that case, like, I think that the price would go insane. Like, people would start really speculating on the price.
Right.
But at the same time, because Pink Mistwell sitting on 90% of the supply, he would be able to basically control the LP.
Yeah, I mean, be able to do whatever he wanted with it. So it'd be, you know, who knows? If you're not holding the little bit of Pink Mist whale, especially you know what $1 can get you, you know, it's you know, it's just maybe something to think about just for $1, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spend even a dark on it. Don't even spend that much, you know, just and no, not financial advice, no forward-looking expectation. Of course, just saying that might be a cool thing to just have as a badge of honor.
Yeah. Intention. It's the intention. It's the thought that counts, right? Mm-hmm. As we get close to Valentine's Day, remember, guys, it's the thought that counts. At least that's what I tell myself.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining me, Don. Again, we're going to be we're going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a quick update in the morning with you guys, and then obviously go live during the rollover at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll just see who wins the lottery. They can come in here and brag about winning the lottery, and we'll see if the collective can hack that button.
We sure will.
Beautiful. All right, love you guys. Ciao.